Glass spot. Yes! Okay, fine. Okay, so turn 1 we just overheat and kill this. This has cursed body, but that doesn't matter. It shouldn't affect the baiting at all. And we outspeed and just Oko. Classic. Can't fake out because it's ghost. So no classic fake out overheat. Now this Florges is a bit of a demon. There's a very funny Peach Out clip of him really struggling with this Florges because he let it get up too many double teams. But we get a free switch into Drapion. That's fine. Poison types can't miss Toxic. So our plan for this is just to stall it out. Okay, we've taken 1 Moonblast. That's going to be quite a lot of damage, I think. We can actually die to another one. So we're going to switch into Nidoking here on the Moonblast, who should take almost nothing. Should never be Psychic. It's either Double Team or Moonblast. Probably Moonblast because he might see a kill. Okay, that's fine. It's going to take quite a few turns to kill because of leftovers. But the Toxic's going to be stacking up soon. And then we've got the same thing happening again. There's always Moonblast or Double Team. That's fine. And this is going to be the dead. The turn he dies. And that's the Florges gone. This should be Kangaskhan next, I believe. He's almost guaranteed to attack. It's either Double Edge or Earthquake. Never Sing. Very rarely Sing. Go straight into Corv, who walls this. We're burnt so that he can't Sing us. We don't really care about the damage output, because we kind of wall this forever. Classic Corv strats. Double max roll crit is like 144 plus burn damage, 2 turns. Well, 1 turn because I can roost. How much is burn damage? Burn damage is 14, so I need to stay above 158. That's minus 6. Definitely roost. Gonna go into Dreadnought now. This can't be this can't crit us. So we're just gonna rock tomb a couple times. This is now slower than Dreadnought, so we're going to Rock Slide. Hilarious. I should probably switch. So let's go into Corv. I think 2 Brave Birds should kill. Oh, he didn't even kill himself all. Let's roost once. Oh, he's very slow now, isn't he? And after all that shenanigans, there's only one left. It's the Jinx. What's this Jinx going for on the Corv? It's always Ice Beam. This is a free switch. Even if this freezes, we're going to overheat next turn and thaw and kill. And that's that. How many more have I planned? I think this next one is my last plan. This next one is an intense battle, actually. Okay, probably the most difficult fight of the whole day. Sudowoodo to start with. This is sturdy Sudowoodo. Classic start. We're going to fake out into close combat. Now, Infernape with a Life Orb actually shows a kill on the highest rolls to the entire team, except for Garbodor. So it's going to be Garbodor who comes in next. This Garbodor has Explosion. That's also why I wanted it to come in on this specific turn, because it's with the defense drop from Close Combat, Infernape is always dead to Gunk Shot. Therefore, Garbodor is never clicking Explosion here. This is 100% only ever poison move. We go straight into Berserker. Now, this Garbodor, like I said, has Explosion, but its ability is Weak Armor. Weak Armor, if you're hit by a physical move, reduces your defense by 1 and increases your speed. Usually you don't want to do that, because then the opposing mon becomes fast and can become more of a problem. But we're going to intentionally set off Weak Armor. We Fake Out, get a free turn, intentionally reduce the defense, and increase its speed. This thing's already pretty fast, but now it's really, really fast. On the Berserker, this can never Gunk Shot. It's either Explosion or Drain Punch. A normal or a fighting move guaranteed. You know what that means. We are slower than this Garbodor even without the defense, without the Weak Armor. So it doesn't matter that we're holding an Iron Ball just yet, but next turn it will. We are going to live no matter what this goes for. This is going to go for Seed Bomb now. Even a Seed Bomb crit is fine. Whether this crits or not, and actually the roll that it gets on Seed Bomb will determine who comes in next. But we're just going to Psychic Fangs, and because of the defense drop from Weak Armor, this Psychic Fangs now always kills. 147. Okay. This is why. So, he got a really high roll on Seed Bomb. If he had got 2 HP less on that roll, this would be Magneton next, and that's the easiest route, actually. This is the slightly more involved route. Because I'm 147, Porygon 2 sees a kill and is going to come in now. The thing is that not all Dark Pulse, and this should be Attack Raise? Okay. The thing is that not all Dark Pulse rolls kill Basculegion. This Porygon 2 has Agility. If this Porygon 2 clicks Agility, it can get out of control pretty quickly because its coverage is insane. Dark Pulse and Psychic, and then Tri-Attack. And then obviously Tri-Attack can do all the statuses, so it's really difficult to plan around. That's why I'm holding an Iron Ball. Iron Ball means that I am slower than this Porygon 2 on this exact turn, therefore he will never click Agility. That is really important. This is always Dark Pulse, never anything else. If I am wrong, we can lose Infernape and maybe even the run. Let's see the Dark Pulse, let's see that I'm correct. I'm so nervous. Yes, okay. Perfect. Now, because of the Life Orb, Fake Out into Close Combat always kills. Infernape shows a fast kill on both the Pokemon in the back. So actually, I believe they should just come out in order, which is better for us because actually we don't have a guaranteed kill on the Colossal in the back. However, we do have a guaranteed kill on the Magneton, but the AI doesn't know that. It just looks at my max roll and sends them in an order. Phew, that went well. Thank God for that. Really happy with my cook there though. The Iron Ball Basculegion play. Final mon is Carkol. Colossal, my bad. We go straight into Garchomp. Even if this max roll crits burn up, we should be able to kill with 2 Earthquakes and live. Yeah, I think we're okay. Because of Citrus. And because he didn't go for burn up and lose his fire type, this is now 4 times super effective and just Okos. That's that. Nice. Great fight. Great fight, and I'm very happy with my line. And I believe that was riskless. This is quite an involved double battle with a lot of mechanics going on, and there's another added thing. There's a glitch in this game where the order of who is slot 1 and who is slot 2 in the double battle can be changed. It's not meant to be like that. The low penny is always meant to be slot 1. If it's not, we're going to reset because I'm clausing that basically. The slots matter a lot for baiting. And low penny in the documents is always slot 1, so we're expecting low penny to be slot 1. If it's not, I'm just going to reset the ROM and then keep trying until we can fix it. It's pretty established that a lot of streamers do this actually. No, I think that's correct. Hold on. Let's see, low penny slot 1. That should be correct. Perfect. Okay, so I would have reset if it was the other way around. This is very involved. So low penny has fake out. Now, if a Pokemon on the AI side has fake out and it sees that you can fast kill it, it's almost guaranteed to click fake out on you. Think of it as stopping you before you get that kill off. But the key thing in this battle is that low penny is calcing itself as normal low penny, just a normal type. So it's not dead to my Archeops. However, once it mega evolves, which it is guaranteed to, it is dead to Dual Wing Beat because it becomes a fighting type. We are going to take advantage of that and Dual Wing Beat it turn 1. Now we are pre-damaged because both Milotic and low penny see kills into Togedemaru. So we are going to Spiky Shield. Let's see close combat and Hydro Pump only into the right side. Milotic can actually see a kill into Archeops, but it's a slow kill because Archeops is much faster. So Milotic is always going to prioritize the fast kill onto Togedemaru. So we take advantage of the AI. There's the close combat. And now this Dual Wing Beat is that we preemptively clicked before the Mega Evolution is now super effective. Low penny dies. And Milotic clicks Hydro Pump. Perfect. Now, we needed this to be the correct order because we want Tsarina to come in first instead of Gyarados. Now, Tsarina's holding a Focus Sash, that's why it's come in. It thinks that I can't kill it. So the AI looks at the Focus Sash, realizes it can't be O-code, and therefore comes in. The Gyarados in the back thinks it dies to Archeops because I'm holding a Heartstone. However, I actually wouldn't kill the Gyarados if it came in because it has Intimidate, but the AI doesn't account for that in its calculations. So, the AI has made multiple mistakes that's led it here. It doesn't realize that Gyarados is by far the best switch in for it, because it has Intimidate. It thinks that the Focus Sash is going to save the Tsarina. Spoilers, it won't, because Dual Wing Beat hits twice. And this has set us up perfectly. Yet again, Milotic is only going to target the right. Whatever Tsarina does this turn does not matter, it has no priority, and it's just going to die. We are going to switch straight into Maractus. I believe that's what we do. Yeah. Maractus is pre-damaged and is holding a Citrus Berry such that it always ends below 112 HP. Even if this Hydro Pump crits us, we should be okay. Let's see Hydro Pump. Even if it misses, that's fine. I'd rather not see Hydro Pump crit because I'm not sure how much I've thought through that line. I'm fairly certain I did calculate whether... I was never dead to crit, and even after crit, the health that I'm on should still be fine. Now, Intimidate is going to go off. This means that Archeops does no longer kill the Gyarados. That doesn't matter though. We get a free turn here again. We are going to Rock Slide both. They are both only targeting the Maractus. Milotic sees a fast kill into Maractus with Ice Beam only. Never Muddy Water, that's really important because Muddy Water crit can kill Archeops at 101 HP. And I believe that no matter what no matter what happened the turn before, even if it crit the Hydro Pump, because of the Citrus, I was never baiting Muddy Water. So this is always Ice Beam from Milotic into Maractus, and the Gyarados always sees Ice Fang as killing the Maractus, never anything else. So it should never Dragon Dance, which is quite important as well. We are just going to Rock Slide, and we're going to click Spiky Shield. This Rock Slide always 2-hit KOs the Gyarados, and it can flinch both of them, but that doesn't really matter. They are not going to get anything done with this turn anyway. It's even worse for the Gyarados that it wasn't flinched. It takes even more damage. Alright, this turn, we rinse and repeat. We Rock Slide again, taking out the Gyarados, doing a bit more chip to Milotic. And this time, because this is only ever Ice Beam from Milotic onto Maractus, we're going to switch into Electrode. This sounds insane because Electrode's a grass type, but we are well over the level cap. This is a level 64 Milotic, we are level 73, which is why we can afford to do this, because Electrode is never dead to crit. Max roll Ice Beam crit does 99% to Electrode. Gyarados is dying before it does anything. And I have an Aspia Berry to ensure that freeze does not matter. Yep, max roll crit Ice Beam does 168. And this might even flinch. So this is 100% safe. Yeah, we're fine. And that's why we have an Aspia Berry. I'm going to switch into Mega Beedrill on the left. And I'm going to Volt Switch on the right. Now, this has Sturdy, Mega Evolve, and Drill Run, and then we can just fake out. This should either, yeah, it can either Rock Slide or attack Infinite, but it's going to flinch now anyway. So now, Overcoil is going to come in, and this has Intimidate, which is why I was being very careful with this, to make sure that I could kill it in one turn. And also has Assault Vest, which is quite a lot of damage mitigation. It doesn't matter, because we outspeed it again, and Ape's Overheat does 56%, so we are going to Drill Run and Overheat, and that should always kill. Perfect. Megalopanite. Lopanite is ours. This should be a Cool Trainer Gustavo, and this should be an Electros. I have skipped Breeder Miles, who is before the Safari Zone, so we're not getting our encounter just yet. I don't think we can until we get to Lady Cove anyway, so there's no point of fighting him that early. This Electros is pretty bulky. Electros basically has no weaknesses because it's Levitate and a pure electric type, so you can't use ground moves unless you have like a Pokemon that ignores abilities. So this thing is quite difficult to OHKO, if not impossible. But the way that we're getting around this is we're starting off with Mega Beedrill, U-turning because we're faster. And this baits guaranteed Flamethrower, never anything else because it's the highest damage move. So we go into Infernape. Infernape now kills with Overheat. Now this baits in Conkeldurr. I love Conkeldurr's cry, it's so cool. And this is a guaranteed fighting move. We're going into Basculegion, our resident ghost, to just avoid the fighting moves. And the reason that we're poisoned is because the only move that this has to hit me, counter as well, the only move that this has to hit me is Ice Punch. So we want to avoid freezes, and we're holding a Twisted Spoon to boost this Psychic Fang's damage, so it's guaranteed to hit KO. That's why I'm not holding an Aspia, because otherwise it would be a 3-hit KO, and if he froze me twice in a row, that would be really bad. So this is safer anyway. Now, we're low enough health that the only Pokemon that's faster than us and kills should be Hydreigon. Now, for something that I found absolutely insane, I was so shocked to learn this. So this is going to attack always. It's never clicking Nasty Plot. Even if it does, I don't care actually. This is going for Dragon Pulse or Dark Pulse. I was astounded to learn that Mega Beedrill never dies to this, even a max roll crit. Mega Beedrill's special defense is actually really good. I thought that it was paper thin. Its defenses and HP are really low, but its special defense is actually like respectable. It's base 80, which means that it always lives this, even max roll crit, which I don't think should be allowed. This thing's a glass cannon. Why is it coming in on why is it coming in on hits, dude? And now obviously we just outspeed this, and Leech Life is just going to give us all of our HP back. Okay, this is expected. We're just going to U-turn out on this. Get some chip and go straight into Hisuian Electrode. We have a Lumberry, so we should be okay. Hopefully this Jellicent can't go for Strength Sap. But I think we're just going to Thunderbolt into the Volt Switch. Guess, buddy. Okay, that's fine. Should be able to kill with Volt Switch. So let's just Volt Switch out. It should die. There we go. Crit didn't matter. And for the first time, Galarian Weezing's actually really useful. I mean, it's not. I'm sure I would have had another Pokemon that does this, but this does it really, really easily. In fact, the way that we've done this, I've literally like Volt Switched into the answer, so I'm sure there was many other Pokemon that could have done this. Gardevoir probably. But anyway, Strange Team just Oko this, I believe. And we never die. Okay, this is actually a really terrifying fight. This is a Sand team, and the most terrifying Pokemon is the Dracozolt in the back. That thing is really difficult to deal with. I think Torterra runners, Torterra is a safe switch into the Dracozolt, and then always guarantees a Dragon move afterwards. But I did not have a single Pokemon that was a safe switch in to Electric, Ground, and Dragon, because I think we're going to be baiting random move because of the line that we're going with. The only safe switch in that I had, and safe is in inverted commas, is Galarian Weezing, who guarantees an electric move because it's Levitate, so it won't be Earthquake, so it's and Dragon it's immune to. If it clicks Bolt Beak, which will be not guaranteed, it'll be a random move I believe. If it clicks Bolt Beak, and then it crits me, we can lose Weezing. Not all crit rolls kill even, so it's like mid-roll crit and has to choose Bolt Beak. So let's not see that happen. I would really rather not lose Galarian Weezing. But anyway, that's the plan. Let's go. Defeat 5 trainers a day. I'm honestly not surprised. This woman's team is demonic. Okay, Hippowdon. It's gonna set up stand. It's basically only here to set up stand and set up Stealth Rocks. We are going to Icicle Spear. This doesn't always kill. If it doesn't, we're just going to Rapid Spin and kill the turn after. Rapid Spin plus Icicle Spear sometimes doesn't kill, in which case we are probably going to take one Earthquake, but taking any amount of damage is fine. Taking a lot of damage is probably not great in case the Stoutland that's coming in next can click Play Rough. That would be the worst case scenario. But even then, I think we can steer out of it. Is this going to kill? Probably not. I don't think it's going to kill. Yeah, it didn't kill. Let's see Stealth Rocks. Perfect. And the speed boost does not mess things up because Stoutland is so fast. We were pre-damaged so that after stand, we always bait in Retaliate from Stoutland. The speed boost shouldn't affect the switching score at all, because Stoutland is still faster. And at 144 HP, this should be... I mean, I'm 134, aren't I? But this should be exactly retaliate only from Starland. Let's see it. Perfect. This, we're going into classic ghost strategy. Immune to everything on this except play rough. Now, if this gets a play rough drop, we might not kill it. Actually, with we're holding black belt, so we're gonna go for superpower. This doesn't always kill. Half rolls kill, and if this gets a play rough drop, it won't kill. Let's see what happens. Even if this doesn't kill, we should be able to manage with Togedemaru in the background. Okay, he got the attack dropped. Of course he did. Okay. I have to switch out now because I'm -1 defense. And I'm dead to crit. We're gonna go straight into Togedemaru. That's quite a lot of damage. And now this should always be close combat. So this is only ever Earthquake. That is beautiful. If Basque Legion had killed, it would have actually been random move. So this has worked out really well. We get to switch for free into Wheezing, so I think Wheezing is now safe. Because this is guaranteed Earthquake on Togedemaru. Should never be anything else. Wheezing is safe. No sacks on this fight. Beautiful. So now, because we're Fairy and Levitate, the only move this can go for is Bob Beak. So we are going to go straight into Garchomp on the Bob Beak. This means that we then subsequently guarantee a Dragon move. And this is what we have been moving towards for this whole line. Dragon move guaranteed. Into Gardevoir. Gardevoir traces the Sand Rush, outspeeds Dracozolt, immune to Dragon move, and just kills with Moonblast. Beautiful. We needed to be full HP on this. We couldn't have switched into Earthquake because the Tyranitar in the back has Pursuit. So we just outspeed and killed this with Moonblast. Beautiful. Trace stats. Trace strats. Now the Tyranitar is going to come in and it's always clicking... what? Stone Edge. Should be. We're going to go straight into Garchomp. This also has counter, which means that if you can't Oko this, it's you're kind of in trouble actually. Which is why Garchomp's holding a Life Orb. Earthquake now Okos this. We're safe from counter. And that's the terrifying sand battle. That'll do, that'll do. We move forward. I think that was the riskiest fight pre-Lily Cove. Very nice entrance to this fight, actually. Following a line by Pokemon Challenges that I saw. We are intentionally baiting Gengar with a slow kill here. Gengar only sees slow kill into Electrode with Sludge Wave. Now Sludge Wave hits everyone on the field, even the Ordino. So what we're going to do this turn. Scizor is going to X-Scissor the Ordino. Electrode is going to get out of here. And Gengar is going to do our job for us. He's going to murder his Ordino himself. Imagine being the like... Imagine the Gengar is like the guys, and then like the wife owns the Ordino, and the guy just murders the wife's Ordino. What sort of chat is there going to be after that? That's hilarious, actually. This should be Heracross. And now both Gengar and Heracross see a kill into Togedemaru with fighting moves. Scizor is going to get a free switch into Infernape. And then Togedemaru is just going to Spiky Shield. The Heracross is Focus Sashed, but that's going to break because of the Spiky Shield right now. Focus Sash broken. Ape is now going to overheat and kill the Heracross. And Togi is baiting 2 fighting moves and therefore can just switch straight into Arghost. Have not taken a single tick of damage just yet. This couple's getting washed. I'm making them kill their own Pokemon. They haven't dealt a single bit of damage just yet. Hilarious. Nice and easy. Now, this Mamoswine knows that Infernape can kill it, so it's going to go for Ice Shard. It can actually go for high horsepower though, which would be hilarious because then we're going to finish this entire battle having taken no damage from the enemy. The Mamoswine is going to die before it can attack the Basculegion at least, or it can just Ice Shard the Infernape, but Basculegion is always baiting Shadow Ball. So we go straight into Kecleon. Man, I think Kecleon's backstrike is like my favorite. It's so cute. Look at him, he's trying his best. Minimum attack Kecleon, but he's trying his best. Mamoswine gone, and we're just left with the Gengar. And we'll see Shadow Ball. Amazing. Finally, we're gonna overheat and Sucker Punch, and this always kills. And that's the double. We're just going to Volt Switch out on this. That's the way that we're getting around the Intimidate. There is a chance that Player Off will lower our attack, which will mess up the line a little bit, but I think, based on my quick little assessment just before this battle, I think it should still be salvageable. Ideally, this doesn't get an attack drop here. Don't do it. Don't get the attack drop. Nice. Now this always kills with Poison Jab. This should always be Beware, because everything else in the back sees that it's dead. Beware, and I believe it should always be Payback. Free switch to Infernape. This Beware's ability is fluffy, so it takes half damage from physical attacks, but double damage from fire attacks. Therefore, Overheat is a straight OHKO. Because I'm holding a muscle band, both the Manectric and the Silvally in the dark see that I fast kill them. So the Azumarill is going to come in for a slow kill, and then it's always going to click Aqua Jet because that's a fast kill that it realizes once it comes in. This makes it waste the Water Gem. This Azumarill is almost guaranteed to Aqua Jet, but it might not. We are just going to Volt Switch. Perfect. So we're going to outspeed and kill this. This is going to go for Aqua Jet again. I need this to be Manectric next. When I planned this fight, I had put pre-damage for some reason on Weezing, but just now I looked into it and I don't think it matters. I really hope it doesn't matter, because if it does, then Silvali's going to come in and can explode. Perfect. I had a feeling it didn't matter. This is always Thunderbolt, never anything else. We get a free switch into Chomp. Now, interestingly, this Chomp is, well, all Chomps at this point are slower than the Manectric. This Manectric has Magnet Rise, and I believe it's almost guaranteed to click it. There we go. So we wouldn't have killed if we clicked Earthquake, it would have failed. So we're going to take this opportunity to Rock Tomb. And now this is guaranteed HP Grass. So we're just going to go straight into B, actually, because B can kill with U-turn. This should never be Flamethrower. It's very important. B can just die if that happens. HP Grass, 4 times resisted, does almost nothing. And we outspeed this and kill with U-turn. We want to U-turn because it just makes the finale much easier, because we can just go straight into another Pokemon. And that Pokemon is Infernape, who outspeeds and kills the last one. And that's also why we didn't stay in. So Beedrill can kill the Silvally, but I knew that if I got paralyzed, things could have been very bad because of static. So we accounted for that, and it just doesn't make a difference there. That's that. This lady starts off with a Mimikyu. Mimikyu's ability is Disguise, so you basically start with a substitute up. So I can't damage this directly for the first turn. And because it's slower than me, it's holding an Iron Ball. It's always clicking Trick Room this turn. Now, this is a beautiful start to this fight. Scizor was pretty slow. Mimikyu's actually pretty fast. But Mimikyu's only slower than me because of the Iron Ball. So, to break the Disguise, we are going to click Knock Off. This knocks off the Iron Ball and breaks the Disguise. Therefore, Mimikyu's actually faster than me after this turn. Why would I do that? Because I know that she is guaranteed to click Trick Room this turn. And therefore, because I've knocked the Iron Ball off, making Mimikyu faster, in Trick Room, I am now faster. So, we just kill with Iron Head. Get absolutely wrecked. Now, I outdamage both the Pokemon in the back, so she's just going to send them in the order. It's going to be Aromatisse. This does very little damage to me. And now, we just use a priority move to kill. This is Trick Room turn 4. Reuniclus is going to come in on the final turn of Trick Room. We're going to use this turn because this should be guaranteed Thunder. I'm going to go straight into Magnezone. Whether this hits or not doesn't matter. Now, I'm not dead to anything. And Trick Room is done. So this is guaranteed to click Trick Room this turn. Therefore, we're going to go into Golisopod. Golisopod is faster than this. Trick Room's going to go up, so we're slower, but that doesn't matter because we can just First Impression, which is a priority move on the first turn. And with Silver Powder, this is 100% KO. And that's the fight. Clean. Lily Cove, here we come. This is a really terrifying fight. I really tried to think of something that was safe and riskless, but I couldn't. And we are entering this fight with 1 guaranteed sacrifice and 2 Pokemon on the line. That guaranteed sacrifice is Bolton. Pains me to do so because it is a fast Pokemon, fast electric type, and Nuzzle's a really good move, but I really didn't have an answer for the Galarian Zapdos in the back that led to a riskless line. No matter what, I was basically risking something, and sacking Bolton gives me the best chances. Swamput's also on the line. If Swamput gets crit a couple times in the wrong turn exactly, so it's quite unlikely Swamput can die. And if Bolton dies to a specific move, and the Galarian Zapdos takes no damage, then Galarian Weezing's on the line. But I think I've got a good line. It should be relatively safe, so let's run it and see. Dolls and posters. She's changed her team completely from the last match, by the way. She wants revenge. She decided the old bunch were not hitting it. She wants to beat me desperately, dude. She caught a freaking Galarian Zapdos. And a Chomp. Right, this Chomp is extremely likely to click Stealth Rock turn 1. I don't mind. Yeah, Stealth Rock is fine. If it had Fire Blasted twice, I could have died to double crit. The odds of that are so low, though. Oh! Confuse? No confuse. Let's hope for Fire Blast miss. Whoa! This Garchomp got crit turn 1 and missed Fire Blast. Man, Galarian Weezing wants to stick around. Lizzie does not want to go. She heard me say that she was at risk in this fight, and she was like, nah. This is guaranteed Psychic from Alakazam. We go straight into Drapion, take some Stealth Rock damage. The Psychic is obviously not going to do anything. And then we just Leech Life twice. This can Nasty Plot, which means we end up with no Citrus, but it should not matter because Drapion shouldn't be coming in again this fight. Okay, that's fine. We are only ever baiting Triple Axel from Weavile next, so being on lower health doesn't help. In fact, being on lower health can risk Pursuit, I think. So I don't really want to do that. Now, what I'm about to do looks really scary, but I have done the maths, and I am fairly certain that it's safe. Okay? So the Weavile's going to come in now, and it's going to see a fast kill with Triple Axel. If I've done the maths correctly on this, the final hit of Triple Axel, maximum roll crit to Infernape, does 50% damage exactly. So it should never kill me, because Citrus should have gone off. Because the lowest health that I can technically be without Citrus going off is 51%, so I should live on 1%, I hope. Infernape Mach Punch does 92 minimum to this, 92%. So after the Life Orb tick, good, it hit Triple Axel. I want it to hit at least 2. Perfect. If it misses the 3rd, I don't really care, and I should always live this last one. It's gonna do a lot of damage though. Yeah, we always live that. It's perfect. It's perfect. How much health am I on? That's good health to be at. 116 ish. No, lower would have been better actually. Yeah, lower would have been better. Mach Punch always kills. We can't Fake Out because this is Inner Focus. So after that Life Orb tick, that was a guaranteed kill. This is now Melmetal because I outspeed the whole team and Melmetal sees a slow kill. And then it doesn't die. Assault Vest Melmetal is really difficult to kill. I don't have anything that OHKOs this at all. Actually, that's not true. I did calculate this. Hariyama burnt with a Life Orb. CC OHKOs this, but I can't switch in safely. So it would have required another sack or to risk Hariyama, which is not what I want to be doing because Hariyama, I have been looking at Pyre Tag and Hariyama is pretty good for that, so I didn't want to do that. So instead we're going to go straight into Swampert. If this can be Thunder Punch actually, so I really hope it's Thunder Punch. Swampert can die here. Swampert can die. Come on Swampert, clutch up. Let's see Thunder Punch. Get wrecked, bro. Now I want him to get high rolls on his 2 attacks now. This is a 3-hit KO. Okay. Okay, don't crit these 2. That's so little damage. We're going to Earthquake. Crit would have been lovely there. Ugh, 5 HP off the berry. That's really annoying. I should have gone citrus, I guess. That's really painful. Citrus would have been much nicer. I would be on much higher HP and then guarantee hit the Brave Bird. Please don't go for Thunderous Kick here. The Zapdos is 1 in 3 to click Thunderous Click. Thunderous Click? Thunderous. It would be a Thunderous Click if it clicked it. Please click Brave Bird or Throat Chop. Come on, man. Don't do it. 1 in 3. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Walton's dying anyway. But if this clicks Thunderous Kick... Oh, God damn it, man. God damn it. That's really annoying. Okay, this is not great. We have to go into Weezing now and probably sack it. There is a world where we don't have to sack this, though. This is always going for Brave Bird, isn't it? I think we just have to Strange Team. No, I think I just have to sack this. Yeah, Weezing's dead. So much for that. That's a shame. Oh god, I forgot about that. I guess it should have exploded, right? Yeah, I guess it should have exploded. It's okay. We win. 2 extra deaths though, unfortunate. That's fine. Time to update the death counter. We're in double digits now. Guess I made the wrong call. But his Swampert had got crit on that turn as well. Maybe it was safer. I don't know. I don't know. I could have lost Swampert there. I basically chose to conserve Swampert over Galarian Weezing, and yeah. It's okay. We made it through. 2 deaths.